So today's video, I want to touch on some things real quick. I want to touch on my experience with the Audi A5. I want to touch on my experience without the Audi A5. All right, going back into an A5, and then doing up my exhaust. Since, you know, I ain't do nothing crazy, man. I just straight piped it, but I want to get into it because when I was straight piping my car, I couldn't find no videos on YouTube that was answering my questions about the Audi. But anyway, to start off, back in like 09, whatever, my man had bought the Audi S5, and I fell in love with this car, the respectable Audi S5. In no way am I comparing the A5 to an S5, all right? The respectable S5, the respectable RS5, all right? I respect those cars, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm an A5 owner, and I love my car. You know what I mean? I would never play myself and have my car fronting like it's an S5. I seen dudes with A5s with the RS5 logo on the trunk, on the back part. Like, I would never do nothing like that, man, because I ain't no front, you know what I mean? But, you know, those cars, they're not for me because I live in the Poconos. I travel to New York every day. You know, I only got like a 15-minute break. So I'm at work right now, so I gotta make sure I can do this real quick. So I commute every day to New York, you know, and that car is just not for me, you know. So when I look for cars, I'll take a 6-cylinder that's good on gas. You know what I mean? I had a 6-cylinder good on gas. Man, what car was, man? I had so many cars, man. Right now I got 5 cars. All right, I keep 2 Houthis for my commute. I can't think offhand. My Maxima, it was okay on gas. You know what I mean? It wasn't really all that. Nah, that Maxima kind of drank that. Anyway, man, let me get into this real quick, man. So anyway, so I fell in love with my man's S5. He had bought an S5 back in 09. From the S5, he jumped to an RS5 in like 2012 or 2013. It was the new facelift RS5. You know, yo, fire. At the time, I was like, yo, fire, bro. You know, but respectfully, I knew I couldn't have a car like that because it didn't make sense for me. You know, I had a family, but one thing I always told my wife, I said, yo, when the kids are grown, all right, and out the house, all right, I'm buying me a coupe. It's only gonna be me and you. I ain't gotta worry about a back seat. I ain't gotta worry about anybody else but me and you. The kids are gonna be gone. And at first she had a hard time swallowing it because I told her not only is it gonna be a coupe, but it's also gonna be a manual coupe, you know. But she didn't think I was going to pull the trigger, so I want to pull the trigger on a Honda Accord, 5-speed manual transmission, you know. And I got better with the stick, you know what I mean. So one day I run across my man, right, and I run across my man. He's telling me about his Audi that he has. And he was telling me it was an A5 S-Line. So I never heard of an S-Line, you know what I mean? Because I really wasn't into the Audis. I loved them, but I wasn't into them where I was reading up on them, paying attention, you know, whatever. So he was telling me that it has an issue with like oil consumption, and I do light mechanic work, you know what I mean? So I wasn't scared to get into it because I know that if I need to change that motor or whatever, you know I could do it, and I know it would be affordable. So I was like, yo, let me look at it. So I wound up copping off of him. It was a silver 2011 Audi A5 S-Line. And yo, this car was beautiful, man. I fell in love with it. The day I went to go pick it up, I drove down in my Honda, right? I brought my man with me, and he's supposed to meet me back in my house with my Honda, which was a manual, and this car was a 6-speed manual, the Audi. So after he signed the title over to me or whatever, right? My man jumps in my Honda and he's out. He has to drive from New York to the Poconos, all right? And I'm trying to get out this parking lot, and I couldn't catch first gear. I couldn't catch first gear, man. I couldn't come up off the pedal without the car shutting off. And I was like, yo, this stick is different, bro. I can't even explain it because, especially now, I can't explain it because now I drive Audi manual. You know, now for me it's easy because I do it every, you know, I don't drive my car every day, but I do it, you know. And it took me about no lie, a good 35 minutes to get up out that parking lot. Finally, when I got out that parking lot, man, it was a wrap, bro. I got used to driving, you know, the Audi, whatever, and I gotta say that you might drive a Honda manual car, and you might think you're nice with the manuals, but you ain't drive a real manual until you drove a German manual. These German manuals are different, bro. You know what I mean? They stick different, man. You know, and I want to fall in love with this car, man. But the oil consumption was crazy, bro. I got a video on my channel about this thing, and I thought I had fixed it at one time. To come to find out that I slowed it down, but I didn't fix it. You know, so I want to make a revised video on that, whatever. You know, and one day I'm going out and I wiped out on I-80, bro. I totaled out the car, which I have another video that halfway done that I'm making with the car totaled and everything. You know what I mean? Check it out when I put it out. And anyway, so I had wiped out that car, and my wife had said to me, she said, no more Audis, no more stick shift. Which, okay, honey, but you know what? I ain't listening to that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man. I work. You know what I mean? I don't ask for much. You know, I'm old school. You know what I mean? And when I say old school, like, all right, I wasn't out here for my 20s. In the 20s, I wasn't in the free world. All right? I came home a few months before I turned 30. You know what I mean? So I really didn't get to enjoy all the you know, all the shit that boys do, you know, reaching manhood, you know, playing with the cars, doing this, doing that, modding cars. I never got to do that, man. Because when I came home, I had to step into a situation that I was already a father with kids, no more babies. Now they were kids. I had to get to working and I had to support my family. And I did that all these years since I came home. You know what I mean? And I'm the type that, yo, when I get paid, I give my wife my whole paycheck. You know what I mean? And don't, you know, you might say I'm a sucker, whatever, but you know what? I got a wife that does nothing but stack. So instead of me blowing my money on dumb shit, I could go to her and say, baby, I want this. And she might complain about it and be like, yo, that's not happening. There's no money for that, whatever. And 3 days later, she goes, yo, you know, that TV that you wanted, or that stereo you wanted, or whatever, the Xbox, whatever. Let's go get it. She'll tell me stuff like that. So it really don't bother me giving my wife my bread, because I know at the end of the day, it's going to come back to me. You know what I mean? Because she's good like that. I got 34 years with her. When I was away, all right, she never went nowhere, never gave me no problems, never gave me no headaches, all right? Yo, she's a one in a million breed, bro. Not every woman is built like this. So like I said, I don't have a problem in listening to what she has to tell me. All right, will I do it? No, because I wanted another Audi. And I was getting, so after the Audi or whatever, I went and bought me a little Acura. I wasn't happy with it. That was 6-speed, but great on gas. But I wasn't happy with it, bro. I bought me a Toyota Camry. I bought me a Honda Accord. I wasn't happy with them. All right. About about 2 years ago, I started watching a channel on YouTube. This dude, Kev G, with an S5 in blue. All right, and he had this car blue and black, bro, and it was fire. The way he had it was fire, you know. But I always like black. I think black is, but everybody has black, and black is too easy to pimp out. You know what I mean? You know, black is too easy to murder out. You know what I mean? And that's the way black looks nice. But he had a blue S5 that was fire, and I wanted that color. Just not an S5, because S5 don't make sense for me because of my commute, you know. So I got in touch with him out time. I love his channel, this, that, and the third, man. And it was really like the only YouTube channel I was really watching at the time. Then I started watching big up to Bruce with the wide body A5. I watch him. I watch this other dude, Gatzilla. You know what I mean? I see all these dudes with these A5s. And S5s, you know, and I'm deep in my heart, I wanted one. Yo, I run across one in Virginia that was the manual 6-speed transmission, all right, and it was one of the last model years for the manual car. Cause remember, Audi stopped selling manual transmissions in 2017. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to 2018, 2019, no, I want a manual car, you know what I mean? Even if it's the last one, now I gotta take care of this car, no matter if it becomes a classic or whatever, all right? But now this is gonna be a car that's gonna be my hobby car. And I wanted going out to Virginia, I copped it, right? One of the first things I did was get the exhaust put on. I'm trying to look on YouTube, I'm trying to help you up because I gotta get back. I think my break is over in like 2 minutes. I gotta, one thing I had to do was put an exhaust on there. When I went on YouTube, man, ain't nobody answering my questions, man. You know what I mean? Because the Audi A5 comes with a single exhaust, you know what I mean? But I wanted to do the dual exhaust in the back and put a diffuser, you know? And yeah, I could do that, but I want to be happy with the sound too, man. I want to hear myself shift, you know what I mean? And nobody was answering my questions on YouTube except an Oriental dude that on the Humble, I ran into his video and I thought I saved it. And when I went looking for his video, I couldn't find him or his goddamn video, man. I was tight, man. Anyway, so to get back into this, all right, this is my experience, all right, of when I went to go do my exhaust that day. Because for whatever reason, I was taking little videos, little 2-minute videos here and there. So I compiled everything together. I made a video, and I want y'all to check it out. You know what I mean? I want y'all to see, all right, how unsatisfied I was. All right, because I couldn't find the right information. I only did a muffler delete, but left the resonator, and I wasn't happy with the sound. I was stressed out. You're gonna see that in the video. You know what I mean? And I still have to record my how the car sounds when I take off. I want y'all to hear it, all right? But I wasn't happy until I deleted the muffler and the big resonator. Didn't touch the little resonator, all right? I touched the big resonator that's right after the muffler, but left the little resonator, and I was happy. You know what I mean? And I couldn't find a video that was telling me to do this. So now I'm telling y'all, you know what I mean? That if you want the slightest sound, all right, and you only do the muffler, that's going to sound stock. The same way you went in with that single dual exhaust muffler is how you're going to leave when your shit is quad tip. It's going to sound the same. Even with that muffler delete. I know that muffler has is resonated, but it's not going to be a difference, man. It's going little hum louder, excuse me. But it ain't going to be a big difference. So check out my video, you know what I mean? And I hope I've been help to y'all, because this is the video I couldn't find when I was doing my exhaust. You know what I mean? So you're going to hear it, you know what I mean? And I explained everything to y'all, and you're going to see how my frustration when I only did the muffler delete. You have to do the muffler and resonator delete, bro, if you want to be happy with the sound. If you're not doing it for sound, you want it for looks, just do the muffler delete. Or put two resonator mufflers, I don't know. But this is my experience, bro. And I'm telling you what I did and what made me happy, all right? Everybody enjoy their holiday, all right? Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the video I put together. Peace, peace, peace. I got my diffuser, I'm trying to put it on, shit just started raining. It's raining, bro, but that's gonna be my new diffuser, bro. Then I'm doing my exhaust. I went to go put it on just now, it just started raining, man. Cause I work tomorrow, so I was gonna bring my car with me and drop it off at the Muffler shop, cause I work near Jerome Avenue. Then I'm starting to black it out. Doing a chrome delete here. Taking that chrome out. I just did a chrome delete there. Boom. I'm getting black 20s. Wait till I get that. Yo, look how dark that shit is, E-Rock. Look at that. Look how pretty. So imagine black rims, black tint, chrome delete in the front, chrome delete here. All that's coming out. All that chrome coming out. We're gonna go black rims. I debadged it. No more A5. Then I got the black emblem in the back with the black diffuser. Bang. I just finished putting on the diffuser. I'm gonna need bigger quad tips. Those tips are way too small. That muffler's coming out anyway. I'm gonna have to put some big tips on there. Those tips are way too small for that opening. Woo! I just got it. I gotta put bigger quad tips. Those are too small. Way too small. I hope I can get that done tomorrow. Yo, this shit is gonna be fire. Let's clean this shit up. On my way to Jerome Avenue in the Bronx. From Pennsylvania, I'm in the Poconos right now. I'm on my way to Jerome Avenue in the Bronx to try to get my exhaust done. Those tips are way too small. So I want something that's gonna stick out. I got the new diffuser on from ECS. And we out. Excuse my mess, y'all. And we out. So I'm inside Blue Thunder right now. That's how it is on the inside. That's what I see. You know what I mean? There you go. I'm still learning this shit. Oh man, this shit is fire. FanDuel and the NHL are changing your hockey experience. Join the #1. And that's it. I'm off to the Bronx, y'all.
What's up, man? Realest shit I ever wrote. Let me go. It was just a dream, me and Dyke had a vision. Mouse was on deck when I...
Hay que medirlo todo, pegar. Me lo viste ahorita. Voy otra vez.
She gonna look pretty, bro. I'm psyched, bro. I'm really not looking for the noise, bro. I just want the looks, man. You gotta have quad tips, bro. On your coupe, man. Ain't no coupe without quad tips. This dude got everything. Jerome Avenue in the Bronx.
El problema es que topa. Tienen que cogerlo lo menos, lo más cerca para acá. ¿Entiendes?
Bobby doing my shit right, too. And he gave me a good price. Bobby gave me the best price in Jerome Avenue.
Ahí está chocando. Sácalo más entonces para acá, lo más que pueda. Y vuelve y meto.
Yo, this shit's gonna be pretty, man.
Ahí está bien, ahí. Está bien.
Ahí es que se le deja lo que yo coma y ahí se pega. Ahí.
No, déjalo arriba, déjalo arriba. Tengo que esperar ahí. ¿Qué dijo?
Yo, so I just did a muffler delete, man. I just put quad tips on my A5, man, and I'm not happy with the sound. I'm about to go back and tell them to take off my resonator, man. I'm like mad at myself right now, man. I should just got the whole shit done in one shot, but I'm going back and I'm getting my shit deleted, bro. Fuck it. Yo, so I just went back and shit, man. This dude telling me, now he's telling me 1 hour, man. Listen, man, you told me to take the car for a spin, bro. Now you telling me 1 fucking hour, man. Nah, I ain't going front, man. He took another car in. Let me not even get mad at Poppy, bro, because everybody else wanted like $600 for this job. And Poppy charged me $400 and then another $75 to do the resonator. So I can't complain, bro. Like, that shit, all in all, is a good price. And I'm happy. So let me go inside, man. I'm gonna take off that fucking resonator, man. The shit came out nice though, man. I like the way it came out. That's what the car needed, bro. It's an A5, bro. That's what it's needed. Wow. I'm over here waiting for Poppy to finish this shit, man. He's working on somebody else's shit right now. But this is my shit right here. That's the muffler he took off. I want this resonator off, bro. Look how cheap that shit is. Fucking Audi, man. Going back up again. Going back up. This time we're gonna delete the resonator. I wasn't happy with the sound. So now they're gonna do the resonator. So they straight piped it. See how it came out? They ran the pipe that way, that way. And they're gonna do the resonators. Boom. Let's go. They're gonna go on to take out that resonator. Let's make that cut. Let's get it out. That thing that looks like a muffler, that's what's coming out. That's the resonator.
Busca algo para que lo aguante ahí, para que no pierda.
No los dos lados.
No, espérate, primero. Ahora sí. Mira, mira. Yo lo veo bajito, ¿verdad?
Ahí lo veo bien.
Y aquí.
Dame una ahí, espérate.
Métele la mano.
Espera, déjame ver que yo estoy...
Espérate, mírame. Métele la mano así.
Ya. Le peguen las dos.
Ajá. Ya.
Sí, ahí.
Ahí está bien, ya. Están a la misma altura y están a la misma fuera. Y ahí no hay duda, ¿verdad?
Sí, dale ahí.
Sí, ahí está bien. Voy. Espérate, no lo sueltes.
Yo, I'm in school today for my job, and it took me a few days to put together some videos from my Ring camera so you can kind of hear the exhaust, because I really ain't got no other way of doing it, and I wanted to get this video out. So basically this is what my exhaust sounds like that my Ring camera caught. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and until my next one, y'all peace out. I'm gonna end out with this. Later, y'all.